wonderful, and welcome back to my channel and Contradiction. If you haven't been around before, then somewhere there will be a link to my previous Contradiction episodes. This is an investigating game, so you really need to go and watch that before you watch this. And if you are a dedicated unicorn, has been here since the beginning, let's continue. I have no memory at all of where we were gonna go. You know what? Let's go from a point and just investigate, like start fresh. We talk to all the people about all the things. Let's talk to James.
If you don't mind.
Okay. Liam's death.
Did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam who
Liam
died.
who's dead.
You mean Liam who killed himself?
Yeah.
He was in my year, on a different
I don't want to
course.
be known
What
as
course was
Liam who
Liam
killed
on?
himself.
I remember, not mine.
What was yours?
Here's the
Mad
worst.
science. First time I knew about Liam was when he killed himself.
Right, so you didn't meet him.
No. Okay. You know what? We aren't gonna map. We're gonna walk these streets this time. Let's go talk to Rebecca. She should know everybody. You know, I'm telling me that students didn't come in here, and she acts like
few more questions,
she's
if you
met
don't mind.
everybody, but she doesn't know the people. Bartenders always know people.
What do you know about Liam?
You mean Liam who took his life?
No,
He
everybody
used
can
to
know
hang
him by
around
that.
Black Rock or something? No, Black Stone. Very gothic. I used to let them play in here sometimes at the weekends. They were quite good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have...
No, I didn't know him very well.
You know nobody very well. But it's fine. We've asked her about everything
that's all
else.
for the moment. Thank you.
See, we're sticking with our not mapping, just exploring this town like we would. Let's go talk to Simon. I definitely
Couple
think it
more
was either
questions, if that's
Simon or
okay.
Emma said one of their friends died the previous year.
What do you know about Liam?
Liam?
Look
It was Emma.
Took his wife.
Oh, that Liam. Yeah, I heard about him.
But you didn't know him.
No, I know he went to college, but didn't really know him. It's sad, though.
Okay, let's go
Be
visit
back
Emma.
later on, if
It was
that's okay.
definitely Emma's friend then. Oh well.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Super random. I swear I could remember that. Oh well. Let's return to Wood Lane. Continue to the woods. It's getting super dark here. Otherwise that's just my imagination as well. But it definitely feels darker. Those people are still there on the other side of a riverbank, just being there. Let's go into the clearing. What is going on here?
Mind not defacing public property, please?
What's it to you?
Well,
I'm an investigator, so...
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
Oh wow, he thinks he's like a big guy.
Do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what? Or you arrest me?
Well, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money?
Yes.
What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're going to give me some money?
Look, I do not. have
Wow,
time to
this
discuss
guy's
it at the moment.
irritating.
Could you just go.
Oh my goodness.
Pathetic.
Oh my goodness. Real adult. Even he approves of that.
Prize brat. But why would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a die-hard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye. What can you tell me about Liam?
Oh, Liam. You mean the boy who committed... Very unfortunate, isn't it?
Did you know him?
Oh, yes. Well, I say know him. I met him in the pub. Seemed very happy sort of person. Well, I say he seemed happy. You can't have been, can he?
These people are all
I
so
did
suspicious.
This, would that mean anything to you?
It's a devil's sign, isn't it? Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
This is not something you use on the
Of course
course.
it's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean exactly.
It means she had a really, really good concert. That is what it means. Okay. But we have nothing more to ask
Probably
him.
be back later.
This time I am going to map. Because now I want to go talk to them about the symbol.
If I did this, would it mean anything to
That
you?
is so creepy. You can't go up to people and ask them that.
Why?
It's okay. Thanks.
Guys, if I did this, would it mean anything to you? Oh, he's so weird. So weird.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I definitely got the most socially awkward investigator. Best facial expressions were socially
if I
awkward.
did this, would that mean anything to you?
Who did you see doing that?
Someone in the woods carving it into a tree.
That was Kyle. It's a guy
Who's
from
Kyle?
the course. He's an idiot.
And where does he?
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village? The 3 fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course.
Oh,
the
it
three
is something
freedoms.
from the course.
The 3 freedoms? It's from the course. It's a phrase.
Free to be free.
Free yourself from the things that are holding you back, right?
We're
things that
gonna
stop
go
you
have a
being
talk with
successful.
somebody again now.
What are they?
There's fear of failure, guilt, and a doubting, a self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward. It serves no practical purpose. It's
So
basically
just kill
destructive.
somebody and don't look guilty.
Right. Free to be free. Not the most original slogan, but I wonder how far this freedom goes.
Far enough to kill somebody and not
That's
feel
the
bad
moment.
about it.
Thank you.
Let's ask her, and then I
Do
know
you
where
know
I'm
the
going.
phrase "free to be free"?
Yeah. It's an Atlas thing. I
place
first
is
heard
like
it
a
growing up with
cult.
Simon.
An
What did they say
absolute
about it?
cult.
They said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong.
Like all the
I
times
don't
you've
agree
lied
with
to
that.
me.
No.
No, I think you should feel guilty if you do something wrong.
What did Simon think?
I don't know, but I don't think he agreed with that either.
They are in
later
a
on, if that's
really
okay.
like rock solid relationship. They know all the important things about one another. Okay. Let's go find out what that symbol means and why he now wants to pretend that it hasn't got anything to do with his course.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Can you tell me a bit about the phrase "free to be free"?
Free to be free, my favourite motto. Well,
With the hand
we
symbol
teach
that
our
goes with
students
it.
that people, well, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils,
Kill somebody and don't
then
feel
they're
guilty,
free
and then your life is going to be great.
realise their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
When you were drunk, probably.
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man. Dad suffers from a lack of imagination.
Ask about a few more things, please. Ever heard the phrase "free to be free"?
You mean the Atlas
See,
thing? Yes, I have.
this.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
She looks
You
like
mean, do I
she's a
think it's
free
a
of
bad
guilt
thing?
person.
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong.
Oh,
You
but
should
that's
feel
the point,
guilty.
Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
Wow, this is legit a cult, I swear.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Why is it meant to mean something?
No, it's okay. That's it for the time being, thank you.
Let's hear what
Couple
he
more
has to
questions, if
say
that's
about
okay.
this.
Ever hear the phrase free to be free? Heard anyone use that?
Nah. What is it, a song?
No, I
No.
don't think so. Doesn't matter.
Okay, I can't wait. Let's look how theatrically he does this. It's going to be so interesting.
If I did that, would it mean anything to you?
Yeah. It's a Satanism symbol. Satanists use
Oh my goodness,
Have you
it's
ever
so
seen
not
anyone
so
use it?
upset.
it. Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever seen anyone local use
This guy's the worst.
Not that I remember.
He remembers and sees nothing. He is the absolute
Thank
worst.
you. Probably be back later.
Absolute worst.
Chief, I've been asking around about Liam, the student who died last year. Quite a few people knew him, it turns out.
But only knew him as
Also, I
suicide,
found out
Liam.
that Simon Thompson used to live with James Wilson at the farm. They used to use the farmer's greenhouse to grow herbs.
Two students growing their own plants sounds a bit dodgy.
It
Certainly
was
what I thought, sir,
magic
which is why
mint
I went to have a
nogal.
look at the greenhouse at the farm. Found a packet of leaves, which turns out to be something called Salvia divinorum. Hallucinogenic plant. Legal, unfortunately.
And what does James Wilson say about that, eh?
Nothing, as per usual.
Have a word with him. Find out what he does. No.
He knows
Will do,
nothing.
Chief.
But let's do it, because I'm a little order follower. Order follower.
A few more questions, please.
Doesn't know much about plants, is it?
So, your degree is in plant science.
But you
and
know
don't
nothing
seem
about
to know anything
plants.
about plants.
Still got a lot to learn.
So you're still saying you've
Wow.
never heard of salvia.
Didn't say that.
So
You
have,
did say that. You literally did say
and
that.
you do grow it.
Yeah, it's legal. Why not?
What do you do with it?
Wow.
I use it for explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve anybody else?
Why?
Do you sell it or give it
To anybody else?
Sure.
Yeah, it's just for me, nobody else.
And that's the only drug you grow, is it?
Feel free to go and look if you want.
It's okay.
Or you could just talk to us and tell us the
The only
truth.
drug he grows. Not sure I believe that, James.
I also
Then
don't
again,
believe that.
Someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one. That's all for the moment. Thank you.
He'll grow whatever's gonna sell. Let's call our chief again. Our favorite part of this game. I wonder if we call that number, if we'll actually get through to something. That'd be funny. We should do that at the end of this game.
Frederick Jenks.
Yes, Chief. Bit more news. James Wilson admitted he does know what Salvia divinorum is, but he claims it's the only drug he grows.
Have you checked?
Yeah, I didn't see anything else suspicious.
What is this stuff, Salvia? What do you do with it? Smoke it?
I'm not sure, but I doubt you could smoke the stuff I found. You'd have to dry it out first. I imagine you infuse it or
Tea.
crush it or something.
Do a bit
It's
of
that
research,
herbal
find out,
tea.
Does he sell it?
He said he doesn't, no.
I know he's growing it just for himself, Jenks. There's something he's not telling you. Go
I
find
agree.
out. Just make sure he's telling you the whole story, will you?
Okay, I'll speak to you later, sir.
Bye-bye.
Yes! I feel so
You say
genius every time I
herbal
solve
tea.
something.
Do you mean salvia?
Yes, you do.
Probably.
So you traded salvia tea with Simon
So you don't
for
sell, you
his
just
homebrew.
trade.
So why did you say you didn't give salvia to anybody else? Did you give it to anybody else?
Just answer the questions. I don't know why it's so hard.
How many people did you give it to? Did you give it to Kate?
No.
Yes.
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So
Just
you did
answer
give
the
him salvia.
question.
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it, but that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic
He
drugs.
didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay.
But then tell
so
me.
what happened then?
Do you even know
Jeez.
about Third Eye?
No.
Go on.
You don't know about Third Eye. You don't know about Third Eye. You know nothing
Because you
about
don't
Leon's
tell
definitely-
me.
Forget salvia.
Fine, tell me then.
Third Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall.
Third
I got rid
Eye,
of them
it's that
single-handed.
picture from...
I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they
The
tell you
company.
that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look. They were reeling in students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap. Then they were putting everyone through this
It's the
brainwashing
same
program
picture.
to make them compliant, and selling them on.
It's literally the same picture,
there.
it's on the mask.
What do you mean, selling them on?
Selling them. Objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them.
Atlas.
Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
No.
Millions. And I'm talking per slave. That's why anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off. They didn't give a damn.
So you're saying Liam was murdered by
Yes.
Third
By
Exactly what I'm
Atlas.
saying. So I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
Eye? So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
I found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
It's obvious, you can tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. And I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just obvious. I mean, US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented. You can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So
Then why did you pretend that you didn't know the
ever
sign
actually
when
go
I
to
showed you the
meeting?
mask though?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it
You
doesn't
must
matter.
know somebody.
Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight.
they
After I
didn't.
put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
They didn't.
That was just after Liam died.
Yeah,
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
Okay. Do you mind if I keep this?
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
I don't even think
that
you're
was
wrong.
a lot to take in. Does James really believe all this stuff? This is the first I've heard about Third Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
The symbol.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
And then
Have you
the
seen
symbol
this
on the
before?
mask.
Don't take any notice of that.
No, I will.
James Wilson is a fantasist. He spends his time pretending to cast spells in the woods. He's not exactly a stable person. And, I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Really?
Oh my goodness, don't try and cause...
So you
Doubt.
don't think there's any truth at all to this?
None at all.
Okay. No truth to the fire and the mask. Okay,
Thank you. Probably be
that's
back
all we're
later.
gonna ask her now. Let's go talk to Simon and Emma. Story. This plot just
A
gets...
couple more questions, if that's okay.
This plot keeps getting darker and darker.
Have you seen this?
Must have.
It's all over college last year. James made it. Idiot.
So you don't agree with what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with anything James says. He's absolutely crazy. He thinks that the government has been
All
controlled
of a
by aliens,
sudden,
that we're all
everybody's
bugs. He's nuts.
super defensive. So defensive.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Have you seen this before?
Oh, is this the thing that James did? Yeah, I've heard of it.
What do you know about all this? A third eye, I think they were called?
I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about Liam's death, but all I know about Three Eyes or whatever is on this flyer.
So you hadn't heard about third eye?
No, sorry.
That was operating right here. Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
So suspicious again. Of course Emma was defensive because it's Ryan's thing. So of course she's like having the affair for him. She has to be like, oh, my boyfriend would never do anything bad.
Please. Thank you.
Can't
What do you
wait.
know about this?
Can't wait to ask him about that symbol.
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about third eye?
Well,
Yes,
I don't
you do.
remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
Yes, he does.
No, sorry.
Yes, he does. Oh, wow. Doesn't recognize any of the symbols. And then if we go to the cardboard mask, the triple goddess.
Aha. Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask. Then you're claiming you don't know anything about the symbols on the flyer. It's all the same thing.
Yes, it
Oh,
is.
actually, yes. Sorry, yes.
Oh,
yes, I
actually,
do.
yes.
So
Oh,
what did you know
wow.
about third eye?
Oh, not much, really. Never came into contact with them.
Don't lie, just tell the truth.
That explanation was way too short. Ryan's definitely hiding something.
Let's tell our chief all about this, see what he has to say. Because shit just got dark. But, like, everything was culty since the beginning, so... One cult, two cults, what's the difference?
Tell me what you know, Jenks.
Nothing.
lost
I
for
know
ideas at the moment, to be honest, sir.
nothing.
Anything else happened?
Not really. Did I mention the student in the woods? A rather obnoxious student carving a devil sign into a tree. Turned out
Not the
Atlas
devil
used the symbol
sign,
Simon
not
Thompson
the devil
explained it.
sign.
It's to do with a phrase they use on the course, the three freedoms. Ryan said he came up with it.
The three what?
The three
Tell
freedoms.
him about
Like
the
getting rid of
frickin'
your
third
past or
eye.
something.
Sounds as daft as
So
that
not
something
feeling
else
guilt.
was going on about. Have you found out any more about that?
No, not really.
Well, do a bit of research. Find out
Third eye, tell him.
who ran it, where they were based. Find out what Ryan Rand knows about it particularly.
Okay, Chief, I'll call later.
Righto.
I want to ask you all the things. Invented while they were based in Village Hall. Never came into contact.
According to the flyer, this third eye group was based at the village hall. Is that right?
Was it?
Ah, that's where you were based.
Wow,
wasn't
he
it?
looks nervous.
Yeah, you said you invented the Atlas phrase
Not
free
nervous,
to be
guys,
free
not
while you were
nervous.
based at the village hall.
So I did.
So you must have come into contact with Third Eye at some point. You were using the same hall.
You were third eye.
Well, I'm afraid I
Why he looks guilty.
haven't been entirely honest with you, Inspector.
Go on.
You see, Third Eye is
Is I.
was
Is
under a
I.
different name. Sorry.
Atlas is Third Eye.
In a new improved form, yes.
And you ran Third Eye.
With Dad, yes.
So you must have known Liam. You didn't just meet him, did you?
Yes,
No,
I
you
knew,
didn't.
Inspector, but don't get your hopes up. All of this has been thoroughly investigated and cleared up.
You've been investigated about his death?
They dropped the case. We didn't have anything to do with it. Well, when I say drop the case, I mean a police investigation is one thing, but what the public thinks is another. They threatened to go public, and then James bloody Wilson started distributing his flyers, and that was it. No choice. It was an end to it.
You had to change the name.
We'd
Yeah.
already paid the family an out-of-court settlement. Thought that was an end to it. But then James, his cronies, they wouldn't leave it alone. So we had to close down, buy a new place, rebrand. So eventually, we reopened here.
as Atlas.
As Atlas.
And it worked.
Wow.
Up to now, yes.
So you knew James Wilson too?
We knew James, but he didn't know us as such. Oh, he was very quick to shoot us down, but he didn't do anything like actually coming to the course to see what he was about.
So James wouldn't know that you were
No,
now
he
running
wouldn't.
Atlas.
Not unless he came to one of our courses.
And how much of all that stuff was true? ECT machines, brainwashing.
I'm afraid
He
that
sounds
exists
so
only exclusively
guilty.
in the mind of Mr. Wilson. All we do is make better business people. We challenge their prejudices.
Not even a chance. James,
Why don't
I'm
you
on
come
his
along
side.
and see for yourself. The course
No,
starts in
thank
15
you.
minutes. Excuse me, Inspector.
What a
I
ringtone.
can't come back now. Well, you have my car at the moment. All right.
Who has the car?
All right. See you later.
Who's that?
That was Dad. I have to go back. You can come and meet him if you like.
Well, I might come and have a chat.
I think that's a brilliant idea. 8 p.m. Yes! Got an achievement. Got an achievement.
To be perfectly honest, Dad's a great businessman, but he lacks imagination. He does, however, believe in the power of the individual, when taught by the right teacher, of course. Ryan! In here. Just coming. He's through here.
Curiouser and curiouser. Oh, hello, Dad.
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating a death in the village. I believe you knew Kate.
They're gonna kill us here. This is
Oh,
literally
I thought
where
it was
I'm gonna
just
die.
Inspector, you do know that Kate Lyne was a gherkin short of a big mad. You do
I'm
know.
literally gonna die here.
You must forgive my son, Inspector. He still can't summon up the courage to come straight to the point. So what do you want to know?
Well, a few more questions if you don't mind.
But I do mind. I'm a very busy man. Try asking an
Unfortunate.
intelligent question. Like, do I mind being quizzed about a once promising student
What?
who turned into a useless drunk? Ryan, would you mind leaving us for a while?
I'll go back to the centre. I have one or two things to prepare. Call me if you need me, Dad.
This just got very interesting.
You may begin, Mr. Holmes, although I'm not going to be able to help you. I don't have much to do with the course nowadays, so I can't give you any hard information.
That's as maybe.
Oh, no,
No,
I'm
that's
sure
as
you...
is. But if you want my opinion, I'd
Wow.
be quite happy to give it to you. So, fire away.
What a miserable person.
Wow, Paul certainly doesn't take any prisoners.
No,
It's
he
obvious
does
who's pulling the strings in
not.
this family, and I wonder what they got up to in their previous guise as Third Eye. 8 o'clock already.
And I think this is the absolute perfect place to end this episode. If you guys are still enjoying this, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let's talk about this. I feel like this is a game that needs to be discussed. Please give me ideas, suspicions, anything that you have. And with that, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.